Again, I love the film. I hope it does well. I don't think it will do well. I think it will
See, this is depressing to me.
Yeah.
I agree with you, and that makes me sad that, like, we can't have smart science fiction.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Yeah, I think the concepts behind this film are beyond interesting. I think they're fascinating. I think that this film has one of the most terrifying scenes I've seen in a long time.
It was so good.
Yeah, and the audience reaction was great.
I might think there's like 2 terrifying scenes that come to mind.
Yeah, Alex Garland knocked it out of the park with this. I just wish the characters were a little bit stronger, but I definitely recommend this film.
That's what they say could really save Star Trek, is that Star Trek used to be about smart sci-fi, and it used to be about a show about ideas and exploring concepts, and it wasn't a big budget thing that it's become with the J.J. Abrams sexy Star Trek universe with all focused on action. I feel like this movie represents, like, let's just do something, maybe it's a little lower budget, but it actually explores ideas. At times it felt like The Thing.
Yes,
during
absolutely.
the terrifying scenes.
Absolutely.
The ending of the movie, which I know we'll get into later, felt like kind of like 2001 in a sense,
Yeah,
at least
like,
in the final
what
scene.
the
Like,
fuck is going
it's like
on?
trippy. What the hell's going on? And then it's explained. You can figure out what's going on, but it did feel like that 2001 becoming something else. And if anything alien, if we actually ever encountered anything alien in the galaxy, any real alien life form, it would be nothing like us. It wouldn't look anything like us.
Right.
It might be based on a different. It wouldn't necessarily be carbon-based even, and we'd have no reference point to it, like in terms of its culture, in terms of how it even thinks, in terms of what it consumes. Like, and even what's weird is, because I have a friend, James Kerwin, who actually directs. He's a director on Star Trek Continues, and he says even if we could find life in some other place in the galaxy, that it would actually reach the pinnacle of that civilization to even be intelligent enough to attempt communication, that it would exist at the same time, like in this, I want to say time zone, but that's not exactly what I mean. But in the same time frame that they would exist is like such a and basically he says that he's talked to friends who have worked at SETI that have said, yeah, we've been sending out signals. There's nothing. We've been listening. We're sending out signals. There's nothing else that we can find out there that actual life out there. We may be like this anomaly floating ball in the universe. And I think it's very rare we get to actually think that way. That, you know, in terms of like, which I think helps you appreciate life, helps you like, I mean, it can be a dark thought, but I actually think it's a positive in the sense that it makes us, boy, I've really gone down the rabbit hole, so to speak.
But
someone cut me off.
That's what good sci-fi does, though. It makes you think, you know.
Yeah.
And
it provokes discussion.
And I feel like this movie actually does that. Like, this movie is smart sci-fi, you know. And by saying that, you know, people, when they hear smart sci-fi, they think, oh, great, it's for geeks. No, it's just a movie that makes you think. You know, it's a movie that delves into the fantastic. If nothing else, this movie does that. It makes you think. Because, like, I told Anthony when we walked out, I was like, I'm not sure what I just watched.
That's good, though.
Like, and not in a bad way. I mean, like, in a way where my mind is kind of like in a million different places with this film because the concepts are so out there, you know? But it's been a while since we had a film where it's so out there that you're not sure what you just watched.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be challenged nowadays.
No.
Nobody
Exactly.
wants to think, they want to escape. And part of the fun of good sci-fi is that it takes you to these fantastic places and also gets you thinking about what can be or what might happen.